Hi everyone and welcome to Mama Social, the podcast. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Kayleigh, and we're here to talk motherhood, womanhood, and all things adulthood.
So grab yourself a bev and enjoy.
We are recording from home today because Miss Kayleigh Laverick is a sick note.
You know the worst part of being sick? Change them for alpacas and this would be me farm.
Like, it's one of my favourite pastimes, yeah.
It's the best. It gets me to sleep. I'm like,
Yeah.
when you...
We like to make sure that people know that we're doing stuff. We have got a share special. We've got some share shits to unload. Are you ready? So guys, we are recording from home today because Miss Kayleigh Laverick is a sick note. She's not feeling very well.
I am the sick note. There's no other notes to be had. I feel like death warmed up, but we're here because we love you. We don't want any sort of mishap. And I'll get too much FOMO if Lauren was to do it by herself.
Because I was gonna try and have
committed.
like my moment of thunder. I was gonna have my moment, but Kayleigh wouldn't let us. She had to be involved.
No, I had to be here between running to the toilet. I've just realised that we're recording stuff, so I'll stop touching my phone.
Yeah, we don't want to just see your finger.
So how's your week been, my dear?
I mean, my week's been lovely.
Oh, I hear you.
It's been lovely. I've had a great weekend. Had a weekend with my friends. We went for like a spa day and a stay over. I was fast asleep at 8:45 p.m. Had an 11-hour sleep in the world's comfiest bed, and it was just lovely. And then the day after, we took the kids on the Polar Express, and I really enjoyed it this time.
That's nice.
I did it with Oaks like two years ago when he was like one and a bit, and swore that I would never do it again because it's just so expensive. But I feel like as they get older, it's just more worth it because he was buzzing. He was absolutely buzzing.
Did you all have matching jammies?
Yes, of course. We all had matching pajamas. Do you want to know what, right? I think there is nothing more embarrassing than the men who think it's too cool not to wear matching pajamas.
I hope
Like,
Glenn
you're
had
embarrassing.
matching pajamas on.
Of course he did.
Good.
Of course he did. Because Glenn's a cool guy.
Oh man. Well, that's good. So, should we just get straight into our pits and peaks because you just never know what's going to come out.
They're both going to be
out
my
of me in a
peak.
minute.
So there you are. You've had my peaks.
Pits and peaks.
The pit of my week is just going to be the same as what I've used a million times. My house is a shithole. It's a shithole. If you could see all of this mess behind me, it's a shithole. There you go.
Well, the one I'm looking at right now, mine's a shithole. It's because I haven't even made my bed yet, so it's all just the pillows and everything everywhere. So that's a joke.
And yours is a literal shithole.
So my peak of the week is, let's go straight for the pit. Pit of the week, we went away this weekend with Dale's family for Dale's mum's 60th. And as soon as we got there, Freddie was just a bit off. It was just a bit dicky. Like, his behaviour wasn't him. And I was like, I feel sick. And I was like, we're not a sicky family. Like, the kids very lucky they don't get sicky or anything. Well, that poor Ben was like overcome with sickness everywhere.
Oh, bless him.
All night. I ended up sleeping in bed with him, moving Eva in our bed. So I just thought, I'm just going to be like listening for him and freaking out too. He was sick all over the floor in the bedroom. Luckily it was all tiles. And then just every hour, bless him, he took it like a trooper. And he was saying at 4 o'clock in the morning, can we just go home? And I was like, oh darling, we can't, but we'll sort it out. Anyway,
Just wanted
Woke
to be in
every
his own bed.
but then he woke up on the Saturday and he didn't want to eat anything, but he was not being sick anymore. He didn't have a dodgy tummy. So we just like chilled out on the Saturday. So I just thought it was something he'd ate because normally it goes to sick and poos.
Yeah.
Anyway, woke up on the Sunday. Dale's mum's been ill all night. Then it went to his sister. Then it went to his dad. Then it went to Dale. And I was like, we're going home now. Like, this is mad. But the thing with Dale is he was just hungover. He wasn't sick
He
at all.
didn't really
He
have it.
he was just he didn't come out for Sunday lunch with us because he was too ill. I've never seen him sick once. Actually, that's a lie. He was sick when he got out the shower last night, but there was nothing on his tummy, so he was just retching. You make that what you want. Was he retching? Then when we got home, I put the entire house back together. I was absolutely fine. I was thinking everybody's just being dramatic here. And then what time did I text you? 6 or 7 or something?
Yeah,
Was
late.
it? Let's say 8. It arrived. And it has not stopped since about an hour ago. And it's, the worst part of being sick, like the bile part. I don't want to get into it too hard, but my God, Jesus, what is going on? Well, the good thing is, I want to be 3 stone lighter for Christmas. Whoop, whoop.
So is this a pit or a peak?
Oh, I don't know, let's see. And then the peak. Oh, hold on though. Eve is the only one that doesn't have it, and I'm just praying to all the gods, everyone, Allah, Buddha, Jesus, everyone. Don't know who's there. Don't give it to me 3-year-old, because I don't think she would understand. Like, at least Freddie, I was like, it'll pass. Just relax.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and he was like, I can't breathe when it was coming up, like the awful bits. And I was like, he took it like the true words. Eva just was like, what the friggin' hell's going on? So, I'm severely dehydrated, but also
Get some electrolytes in you.
scared. Well, we've got that Celtic salt, haven't we? So it's in
Yeah,
my water.
lovely.
So I'm just Detolling everywhere, just like nobody else will get it. Anyway, so that was that, and the peak of my week. I can't look in my phone because we're on here recording, but it was a lovely weekend until the Saturday was good. I know I'd messaged you saying like, this is what I want my farm to look like. You stepped out of the back and there was like a shed of cows that stunk like, but like a hutch of chickens, and the sun was rising, and I was like, no, change them for alpacas and this would be my farm. Bless
Be
us.
hard work having a farm, you know.
And me and Dale had like a moment on Saturday night, like in the hot tub alone, not a sexy moment, like a reconnect on what we want. And it was like, he was like, I don't want the farm. And I was like, oh. And he was like, I want a little bit of land and I want space and we can have
Yeah,
chickens. Why do you
yeah.
need 100 acres?
You
And I'm like,
don't.
we really don't. So he was like, and also, can you just stop looking for houses this year? That's my resolution for you this year. Stop looking on Rightmove because we're not ready right
I look
now.
on Rightmove for fun.
Oh, it's
Like
such a
it's one
good
of my favourite
pastime.
pastimes. Yeah,
It's the best. It gets me to sleep. I'm like,
yeah.
and you put in the like ones that have been uploaded in the last 24 hours, and you just, swipe along.
Huh? I just absolutely love it. Like if I ever decide to put the Euro Millions on, I'm spending it. I'm lying in
Uh-huh.
the bath. I'm spending it.
Yep, absolutely. So we're just gonna have a small holding, not a farm.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, me too. Who has time for a farm? You know what the weird thing is? Don't even like animals that much.
Well, I don't think you'd do well on a farm.
Chickens are minging as well, you know. Like that
I
chicken
feel like
coop was
chickens would just be really
so
annoying.
dirty.
My friend lives in Australia, and she's just bought our first house out there, and the previous owners left us some chickens. So she's got some chickens. They've all got like really random names, like Trish and Pauline and that. It's great.
I love that. No, I definitely want some chickens. But they weren't laying any eggs. That was sad. Something to do with when they're molting, they don't lay eggs. I need to learn all these things.
You don't, because you haven't got any chickens,
I know.
so you don't need to learn anything.
You're right. You're right, Lauren. Use my brain for better things.
Hmm.
Today is all about rest. When we woke up today, Dale was like, we'll just all stay off today. I was like, I have nothing in me to parent. Get them children to school and nursery.
Get them to school. It'd be so much worse if they were at home.
I was like, are you for real? And he was like, well, none of us can be bothered to get them ready. Let them lie in. I was like, get up and get them sorted. No! What you looking
Parcel.
at?
A parcel is getting delivered. Texting Glenn. Parcel.
Parcel.
Wonder where it's
I
from.
realised yesterday
Oh, it's a big one.
that, oh
Oh no,
dear,
it's really big. What have I ordered?
I'll just drink lads and lasses.
Tech day. I don't know what that is. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm interested. I really want to know what that is.
Well, give us 15 more minutes, you go check.
Yeah. So the dogs,
There's them
can you
dogs.
hear the dogs?
Yeah. What I've realised is, Fabletics.
Yeah.
I was like, I've got 3 credits to use where I forgot to cancel the VIP thing.
Hmm.
So I went on and I was like, why have I only got 1? So I'm like looking at it, I'm like, they dodgy little buggers. They've took 2 credits off me. And then I went
How?
on I don't know, 'cause then I
I
went
feel
on
like
the
this is
order.
really boring conversation for people.
No, let me finish.
Okay.
I've ordered them at some point, and then they've been delivered 3 months ago somewhere outside, so they've gone.
Eh?
I've spent like 150 quid's worth of gear, forgot to do it, 1, and 2, it looked like it was in my garden somewhere, but I looked last night, it's not in any sheds or anything.
'Tis the season of the people taking photos, pretending they've been delivered, and really they're taking them home.
But Lauren, this was the 4th of September,
Oh, still the season.
till
The month
'tis the
before Christmas.
season. Anyway, so there we are. That's everything in a little nutshell. That's all you're getting from us.
That's all we need.
Okay. So, should we get into the episode? What are we talking about today? Because I'm going to have a mishap in the
So
next 10 minutes.
we have got a share your shit special. We've got
Oh,
some share your shits to unload. Are
I
you
don't want to
ready?
share any shit.
Oh yeah, don't you be unloading any shit. Not on here. Right. So,
Share your shit. Share your shit.
hi girls. I wanted to drop a DM to talk about double standards in parenting. Why is it a thing? As a mum, you have a million things on your mind and to-do list, but feel like you're not narrating your life sometimes. I'm just going to the toilet. I'm just taking these clothes upstairs. Yet my other half can go wherever he likes without explaining where he's going. Am I the only one that does this? Or is it actually a mum thing? I always make Glenn tell me where he's going or where he is at any point when we're in the house and I don't know where he is. I'm like, Glenn, what are you doing? And he's like, shut up, man. But yeah, and I narrate my own life. I'm like, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm doing this now. Here I am doing this.
I
I think
try to not
we like to make sure that people know that
what we're
we're
doing.
doing stuff. Do
Mhm.
you know what I mean?
Well, I don't say it out loud because I prefer not to make noise so that nobody comes and finds me.
Yeah.
So like, I'll be pottering around. So like last night, I like unpacked, did all the washing, made the tea, but I had the best time because I had headphones in, listening to a podcast, whereas Dale's in the living room with the kids watching Christmas movies. And yes, of course, I would like to be sat there with my legs up. But if I'm like, I'm doing this now, Eva might come in and be like, can I help?
Can
And I'll
I
be
help?
like, no, out you go. Out you go. She loves cleaning up, She's been well trained, not
So
off
what
me,
about
off
double
Dale's mum.
standards in parenting then?
the double standards with me is it's not a Dale thing or a me thing. It's the kids. The kids just want to be around me at all times. Dale never has to have a
Yeah.
toilet with two children staring at him. Dale never has to have a bath with two kids staring at him. Like, what do you little children need from me in this moment? Go away. That's the double standards in my house.
But so, I keep seeing this like reel or TikTok being shared, and it's this lass, and she's talking about like the double standards in parenting, and she's saying like, oh, so where's the kids today? Oh, they're at home with their mom. Oh, wow, she's such a good mom. She's having them all day by herself. She's such a good mom. Like, and isn't it mental that people actually say those things about dads, but never about a mom?
Yeah.
Because it's just
What
expected
a mum's
of a
meant
mom,
to
and it's
do.
just normal. It's just what we do. But when people hear that dads are doing it, it's like, I do think society is getting a bit less like that, though, aren't they? Like dads are doing more
hmm
in some cases, I suppose. In others, they won't. But yeah, it's just very high expectations of us women.
And that's all you're
Right.
getting from me, guys. I'm so pissed.
Okay, we'll move on to the next one. But anyway, I'm with you. Yes, double standards in parenting. I also narrate my own life, tell everyone what I'm doing, where I'm going. Um,
But I also don't think we can do anything about that.
no,
Because if Dale were to do something, I'd come in and it would be the first thing he would say, I put the washing in for you. For me.
it's your
Like,
washing.
amazing. Like, I'm absolutely in love with you for doing it. Check on that little checkbox of, foreplay. But not for me. It's for us.
Hmm.
Anyway, next one. You know what I've just thought there? Sorry. This is the first time that I think he'll be listening because he's next door. I love you. Silly boy.
Right. Ladies, does this ever happen to you? My other half watched our little one while I had something on, and his mum was like, did you have fun babysitting today? I was like, no, he's parenting. It's his child. Why do you never ask the mum how your day's been with the little one? It drives me mad. You don't babysit your own child. Same
True.
again. Same
True.
again. It's not
It's the
it's not
same person.
babysitting when it's your own child.
True.
No, it's not the same person.
It's really
But
good.
yeah,
It's not really good. The amount of people that do say that though, like that Dale's babysitting. I say, "Oh, babysitting? What are you playing at?" But again, it's a societal thing. We can't change the boomer generation. I think because back in the day, our dads did probably babysit because they were around every weekend or whatever if they were
yeah.
working or whatnot. But yeah, let's do the next one.
Moving on to the next. I love listening to your podcast and find Lauren's obsession with cleaning out her ears both hilarious and very relatable. I have not had cotton buds in the house for over 2 months. I do have the little metal things that I put in my ears though that I still do every day, but like I'm not cotton budding them three
Oh no,
times a day.
Lauren, I don't think
I
that's
would like
nice.
to, but every time I go to the supermarket, I keep forgetting to pick them up. um, I'm also obsessed with cleaning out my ears and find it one of the best feelings ever. I did some research on this and thought I'd share. The vagus nerve runs from the brain to the bottom of the body and can be stimulated by the ear. Stimulating the vagus nerve can have a positive effect on mental health. So I think more of your listeners need to follow in Lauren's footsteps and get playing with their ears more. Joy. I've said before, I think I've got some kind of orgasmic spot in my ears. There's just some places where I'll hit them and it's just, I can't stop.
Mhm.
It just feels so good until it doesn't.
Until it's
And
too
then I
far.
end up giving myself a little ear infection.
Well, I know we've talked about this before, but I'm obsessed with me scraping my head again. Like, my head is full of scabs. So I think this is the same
Oh.
thing as you. Um,
I think it's also like a form of self-harm because you know that it's going to hurt you
yeah, I do.
and you do it anyway.
There's something going on with us.
Right, so Then we have, hi girls, loving the podcast. I need your help.
Oh dear.
Over the
That's
Christmas
hilarious.
period, we have various trips planned visiting family who are across the country. Whenever we do car journeys with the kids, who are 3 and 5, it's a disaster. We give them iPads and snacks, but it only keeps them entertained for 30 minutes max. The thought of these 3-hour car journeys is filling me with dread. Any tips welcome? Don't go. Don't go.
Well,
If it's that bad in the car, why are you doing it? Don't do it. Make the family come to you. Have they got kids that are 3 and 5 that are a pain in the arse in the car? Do they have to become really overwhelmed and overstimulated on the journey that when you get there, you're gonna want to headbutt the walls,
mhm,
and you're gonna be in no mood to sit and be like good company?
mhm.
Don't go. Protect your peace.
Protect your peace.
Do not go.
So I would say go, but just stop every 30 minutes. Look at your face.
To stop every 30 minutes, right, to get the kids out of the car,
Yeah.
then to fight and put them back in the car,
Yes.
make it a 3-hour journey, probably 5 hours.
Mhm.
I'm a big fat no for that. Like, maybe just do 3-hour trip instead of more than one.
Yeah.
Only visit one family member instead of
Yeah.
loads.
I don't do iPads in the car
Do you know?
because I get travel sick. Freddie, when we were away, when he was younger, vomited everywhere on a bus in Tenerife of watching a phone. And now I'm like, no. And Dale took me to Flamingo Land with a couple of his mates last year and he did the same thing. As I stop giving him things to look at in the car. Be mindful. Stare out the window. But me and Dale talked about this on Saturday, that the kids don't have concept of time. So Freddie, the last few weeks have been like, oh, it's too far away. Like this was an hour we'd gone to. The week before was 40 minutes. And it's our fault because when we say, right, you've got 5 minutes left on the Nintendo Switch, we then, because we're doing our stuff, we'll extend it to 15.
It's half an hour.
Or half an hour or whatever, and then we're like, right, 2 minutes, that goes to 5, and we're not teaching them the concept of time because we're cracking on with our stuff. So give them a little stopwatch or something, or give them the phone to follow the sat nav and be like, right, I don't know, make it a game. There's stuff you can do, 100%, because you can't just not travel. You can, but like, they need to get used to being in the car.
I suppose. But they don't always have to be in the car for 3 hours.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's a long time. I'd definitely be stopping at least twice. 100%.
Yeah.
I can feel my tummy gurgling. So I think this is the end of this short episode.
I think this can be the end of the short and sweet, guys, because Kayleigh's just not feeling great.
No. And Lauren was saying, what did you say? Get a grip and get in. I'll come and pick you up. Nobody wants that.
I did tell you to get a grip, but I mean get a grip in a nice way. Well, I've already had a Kayleigh.
I don't know how you
Remember, I
got
was being
through
put in
it.
a carrier bag driving home.
I don't know how you got through it so quick.
I feel like mine happened on a night, and it all happened on the night, and then I slept. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So mine was really good timing from my body.
Mine's
as if it knew.
Mine hates
I can't
me right now.
be sick during the day when there's kids. So
not.
Didn't have time for that.
Right, me love. Thanks for being patient and allowing me to talk like this in the comfort of my own bed.
I mean, it's lovely. Who doesn't want to do a podcast from their bed?
Me? Oh, I've got an M&S little hamper for us that I was bringing in this morning.
Oh, cute.
I'll have to just eat it myself tomorrow.
Oh, you keep that for you.
We're now just waffling.
Yes, we are.
Bye, my dear.
Goodbye.
This episode of Mama Social, the podcast, was filmed and produced by Flamingo Heights Podcast Studio.
Lauren, I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
I don't like
Why
you
you saying
saying
Lauren?
soon.
Just say see you soon.
Steve.
Because we're talking to our listeners.
Oh.
See you soon.